Thank you very much for joining me on this Friday. I'm Brian Shields. I hope you're doing well. I know a lot of spots have had some flooding, so I'm thinking of you. Now, I want to get to what's going on with Tropical Depression 2. It did develop in the Gulf of Mexico. It is not going to be a major player. I like to pass along good news as well as we go through the hurricane season, because a high anxiety time, I'm not seeing much at all out of Tropical Depression number 2. This more of a concern, the heavy rain near Haiti, Jamaica, Colombia. We've seen some heavy rain nearby, other spots as well, and a new wave getting closer to Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago. Our next tropical wave really has moved into the Caribbean, and another one right back behind it. So lots to cover. Let me start though with Tropical Depression 2, because I know it's grabbing headlines out there. One of the first systems of the season. You can see the spin here, pretty much where it was yesterday. Conditions are not favorable for much development out of that. That's a good thing. So again, conditions aren't really conducive for much development. As it sinks more to the south, it's actually going to weaken and fall apart. Now, you get a look here. This is from the National Hurricane Center. And again, I'm seeing exactly what they're seeing as far as the steering currents and conditions and all that stuff. Now, kind of an unusual track sinking down to the south. That's because there's no big fronts up here to kind of pick it up and lift it up. So it's just kind of meandering out there. There's not a lot with it as a whole, so it's just kind of going to sink down to the south, but wind's not impressive with it. It'll kick up the seas a little bit in the eastern Gulf of Mexico, and that's it. Now, as far as the tropical storm wind probability goes, they're next to nothing, mainly just over water. About a 30% chance that there are some tropical storm force winds in this. There's still a small chance it does become Arlene over the next few hours. They may bump it up temporarily to a tropical storm and then back down to a tropical depression. Now, I know this map is a little bit crazy, but let me just take you through it. This green shading here, that would be tropical storm conditions, or a tropical storm. Here, more of a tropical depression or nothing at all. And you can see these are all the computer models as we go out in time. They're all kind of below this green threshold. So point being, almost everything out there that we're seeing either makes it a very minimal tropical storm or not at all. So everything in line is my point with that map. And you see the models taking this and kind of sweeping it through. Now, one of the things with these spaghetti models is, hey, if you're in the northern Bahamas, you're like, I got all these lines coming through. It's nothing at that point. Again, this is going to fall apart. So these maps, I always like to point out, they can be a little deceiving as we go through the hurricane season, because if you're in Cuba, Bahamas, you could say, hey, something's coming my way, South Florida. It's not going to be the case, because this is going to fizzle out here. Yes, some moisture from it may move in this direction, but again, we're not seeing a major threat out of this. So some good news there. Now back to this, back to the flooding. And I'm going to take you through a big model and then a small model, and I'll do that ahead, and plenty of forecasts to go through for you. Now, on the edge of Honduras, we were talking about this a couple days ago. Eastern end, we've had some rain, which is good. We need more rain in Honduras, though, as a whole. Nicaragua, we've had the rain. Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia, in northern Venezuela, some heavy rain. But you see it again, training action coming over the same spots into Jamaica. Cayman Islands were in better shape, but Jamaica into Haiti now. So Boston Blue, you get over toward Jacmel, we're going to see some heavier rain that will be sliding in. Now, as we work our way back here, I mentioned Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We just had a new tropical wave move in. A lot of action back behind it, as is often the case. You see that flare-up of rainstorms. Not all of this is going to hang together, but some of that will find us. So St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, rain chance will be scattered. Guyana, Suriname, same thing. And then Dominica, Martinique, even Guadeloupe today, passing showers and storms. And still my in-between spot, Puerto Rico, British, U.S. Virgin Islands, Anguilla, get over towards St. Martin, for example, St. Kitts and Nevis, Montserrat, Saba, Antigua and Barbuda. We have been too dry. Even Guadeloupe and the extreme northeastern Caribbean, that's been an issue. I'm watching you. We still have water restrictions in place. Now, let me take you out here just for a quick minute. And you see here across the open waters of the Atlantic with that new tropical wave just move in. Another one here, another one that just came off the coast of Africa. So I'll monitor these as they push their way off to the east. Not a lot of action here as we get into the eastern Caribbean. Again, a flare up here, not showing any signs of development. So nothing super crazy on the eastern Pacific side. Now, here's the watch wide model, but then I'm going to zoom down into the Caribbean. But I want to show you this. Look how, I mean, if you just saw this map, you wouldn't even realize there was a tropical storm, or rather tropical depression, I should say, right here. Maybe become a brief tropical storm. There's not much with tropical depression number 2. This is the bigger issue. Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, eastern Cuba into Haiti, back through Jamaica, even the DR for that potential of isolated flooding. That's today. Now, taking it out in time into tomorrow, Jamaica on the edge of rain. Haiti and the DR, rain chance a bit higher. We're going to see some isolated flooding in spots. Haiti, so heads up. I see a lot of folks sharing this channel across Haiti. Thank you for doing so. Could see some heavier rain, parts of Haiti and the DR. Turks and Caicos, northern central Bahamas, better shape as we get into tomorrow. And then as we work our way into Sunday, you try to find Tropical Depression 2 on this map. Again, it's going to fall apart. Just some scattered showers here and there, but still watching some of the rain across the DR. And again, let me zoom down for a second. Here's that closer look. So here's Trinidad and Tobago, ABC Islands, Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire, right through here. And you see some of the extra showers with that new tropical wave coming in. It's not a crazy one, though. Again, not all tropical waves are the same. Here's the focus. Eastern Cuba, Jamaica, and Haiti. Cayman Islands, again, most of it off to the east. My friends in Belize, we've had some areas of rain over about the last 4 to 5 days. Not enough. I'm watching us in Belize over toward, say, Ladyville. We need to get some more rain in the cards. And again, not a lot yet. But I'm going to talk about that long-term forecast in just a second. Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, and El Salvador. Costa Rica, Panama, scattered showers tomorrow as we get into tomorrow afternoon. There's that rain in Haiti. Trinidad and Tobago, you see how, again, scattered showers. You see there some of that green. Guyana, Suriname, scattered showers. We've had isolated flooding in Guyana, some spots in Suriname. It's been a little more widespread the last few days. And again, Anguilla, Antigua, and Barbuda, not much rain. Now, here's a focus. Now, let me zoom down. This is through tomorrow night. So these are the rain totals. It's not going to be exact. This is a computer model, but it does give me a feel that, hey, we're going to have some heavy rain in some of these locations. Southern Bahamas into the Turks and Caicos and Haiti. Again, you see right here, especially south side of Haiti, we could have some spots upwards of 100 millimeters of rain. That would lead to flooding, no doubt about that. And again, into eastern Cuba, back through Jamaica on the edge, again, of some heavy rain. Keep me posted in the comments. They have been so helpful, not just for me, but for everyone out there. This channel is a weather community. I do it for safety. I do it for you, and you help me out in return. So thank you for leaving your weather reports in the comments. I'll try to get to those throughout the day. ABC Islands, passing shower, but you see, again, a better chance St. Lucia, Barbados south. So Trinidad and Tobago, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, couple passing showers. Guyana and Suriname, we'll see some totals, 25 millimeters to about 50 millimeters of some rain. And then I mentioned Mexico, Belize, Honduras, Nicaragua, not as much. Nicaragua will have some spots of getting rain. Costa Rica, Panama will have some spots around 75 millimeters. But next week, late next week, a slightly better chance of getting some rain in parts of Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras. Let's see how it pans out, though. But again, next week, the rain chance is going to be bumping up. Let me talk about that in a second more. But let me get to Belize today. See that rain chance today through the weekend? 20 to 30%, and that's it. Jamaica, of course, our rain chance is high as 70% chance today, but it does start to go down. Some of the rain starts to move to the east. Some of that system kind of weakens as a whole, so the rain chance is going to be trending down. Bahamas, it is completely split as far as the forecast goes. Depends on where you are. Again, southern Bahamas, that is going to be the focus to the rain the next couple days. And in Haiti, rain chance picks up today, but more so watching out those river crossings tomorrow and Sunday. That rain chance is getting higher. Highest totals south side, so south of Port-au-Prince. You get toward Jacmel, better chance of some of those higher totals. Dominican Republic, again, rain chance about 50 to 60%, so it's not going to be for all of us, but we are going to see those areas of rain increasing in spots this weekend. Isolated flooding across the DR for this weekend, and then you get more to the east. In Puerto Rico, that rain chance, yeah, it goes down again. That's the spot I was talking about for us. Over towards San Juan, 20 to 30% chance. British Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, 20% chance of a passing shower, so minimal chance of rain. As we work our way to Aruba, you see that rain chance again, 20%. That's it. So fingers crossed we get a couple showers, but that rain chance is not too high at all. Dominica, about a 30% chance today. I showed you on the tropical model. We're on the edge of some rain. So again, some passing showers possible. Guadeloupe, Martinique, same thing. We get towards St. Lucia, about a 40% chance of rain today with that new tropical wave that has just moved in. And then swinging more to the south, Trinidad and Tobago. Rain chance about 70% today. Not for all of us, but again, we're going to see some areas of rain over toward Trinidad the next few days. And then Suriname, the elevated chance, not all day, but today, tomorrow, and Sunday, a 70% chance. Guyana, by the way, about a 60 to 70% chance of some rain. So again, Arlene is the first name on the list, hasn't been taken yet. A small chance that TD number 2, tropical depression number 2, does at least briefly become a tropical storm, but we'll keep an eye on that. Brett, Cindy after that, and we'll just take it storm by storm as we go throughout the season. So again, tropical depression number 2, nothing really to steer it, so it's kind of drifting to the south, and then will eventually fall apart. Bigger concern, those areas of flooding, new tropical waves moving in. Again, we have another one that's about to move into the Caribbean. And then late next week, it could be a similar scenario in parts of the Western Caribbean. A lot of moisture is going to build again near Nicaragua, Honduras, hopefully near Belize and parts of Mexico, and then kind of build up again toward the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, and Cuba. So next week, late next week, that rain chance is going to go up again. So we've got an active period. And again, we are in hurricane season. The first day was yesterday. It goes through the end of November. I'll do my best to keep you covered. Thank you again for being part of this weather community. Thank you for subscribing, sharing this channel. I hope you stay safe if you're dealing with the flooding, and have a good rest of your day.